Hello, and welcome back to potentially the finale. The finale of Let's Play Pyre. I am apprehensive, excited. There's an upcoming liberation rite against Oralek, who's a fearsome opponent. A messenger imp with news and rumors from the other side comes huffing towards your wagon here in the fading glory of Mantelodiel. You let it in and offer it some light refreshments, as Ruki would have done. The imp's message turns out to be about him. You learn Ruki's past transgressions have all been forgiven since his return to the Commonwealth. He was even offered a well-appointed home and a place of business. It must have represented just the kind of lavish lifestyle that Ruki always claimed to have had for himself and his extended family. Eventually, and somewhat reluctantly, however, he refused the gifts. Instead, he tracked down Volfred's agents and gave them ample information, thus emboldening their ranks. The last bit of message sounds as though it has transcribed word for word from something Ruki said. It simply reads, "The rest of you better get back here soon, or else." You thank the messenger in for the report. Soon, it has all your companions talking. Ah, the noble Ruki, he gets a shining example unto us all. We understand this Ruki holds no small degree of influence, at least among his kind. Wait, really? I've had faith that our friend Ruki would stand tall and rise to the occasion. The news of Ruki's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. The messenger imp accepts some scraps to eat from it and rushes off. +1 hope is acceptable. Now, of course, I wanted to look into something, but I can't remember what anymore. You stand before the scribe's gate with your companions. The gate guardian is there as ever, but you sense something different in her. The exiles of the Nightwings, we shall not meet again after the coming rite. Tariq and I, it shall be time we take our rest. I think. Greetings, Celeste. I would tell you that the Nightwings are prepared, though this time I'm uncertain anyone amongst us feels thus. We have a duty to uphold, Tariq. And then what, Celeste? And then nothing. Not for the right or us. Not till the dawn of a new age. Who are you two? Now, Nightwing, step forward. Please state your names and what it is that you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. One by one, your fellow exiles approach her, now with sureness in their step. This is Sir Gilman of the Sea Dominion at your service. This night's never-ending quest for honor shan't end here, yet first, he has a noble duty to uphold. My name is Volfred Sandalwood. I long as yet to see an age where freedom is one's birthright, and no longer are good people such as these forced to contend for it. We are called Big Bertrude. We seek to fulfill the plan, 90% of Sandalwood, for we are fond of him and his beliefs, and then to go about our business. Finally, you step forth once more, you a crippled scholar, who vowed to help her friends be free again, and who managed to come this far with this group. The gate guardian observes you for a moment, then motions past the archway towards the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome, go forth with glory. Except for you, Tariq, you stay right there. I thought you said, the rites are not yet ended, Tariq. He looks to her, then over the rest of you. Pardon me, everyone, I shall be there when the stars align. The gate guardian and the lone minstrel remain together as the rest of you depart. Oh, God. There's something on the tip of my tongue, too, that I wanted to say, but my mind fails to make things black. I'm beginning to get nervous, the same kind of nerves I got when fighting against the Essence. You have gained the summit of Mantelodiel for the 7th time, the final time in which any one of you shall have a chance to leave the downside. Oh. Yes! Yeah, well, hold on. Do you have anything to say? Hey, guys! I guess you probably heard the big news, huh? Yeah, I'm going out of business here, I guess. Just hasn't been the same, with all the stars falling out and stuff. Anyways, just wanted to say you guys are great, and I'm sure you're gonna miss having you guys as customers and all that. But I got some good news for you too. All my stuff is on sale now, and I will throw a little extra there just for you, okay? So enjoy, and maybe I'll see you guys around, okay? 5%. Yeah, great. How much does that save me? Like, literally. Shut up. No, not allowed to speak. It might be worth getting some scribe snuff. And resetting what... let's look into this. I think Gilman's layout is acceptable. Bertrude's, unfortunately, no matter what I do, it's not gonna help. Actually, as things are, perfectly fine. You guys take care, okay? And thanks for doing business. Gladly. Sandra. I'm speaking to Sandra, and then we have a liberation rite to do. The music stopped. Why isn't this music playing? Sorry. Thank you for visiting on such short notice, reader. I understand you have important matters to attend to, so let me be blunt. Please listen for a moment then. I know this whole affair is coming to an end, all of it. I sense the binds that form the rights becoming weak, which means soon you will not need me anymore. Not that you have needed me at any point, but still, my services will not be of any further use. I would love to tell you that this means I shall be free from my eternal prison. For some of my beyonders, it shall be released. My accomplices are bound by my weaker words than those which have bound me. They shall fade away, I think, and finally rest. That's sad. I, however, shall remain. She hesitates for a moment. Thus, I have a proposition for you. I do not know where you shall go from here, but I ask you take me there, wherever it shall be. By that I mean, take this stone prison of mine and keep it. Do not just leave it, as all your predecessors have, each time their stay among the Nightwings reached an end. Soon the Beyonder Crystal shall serve no use at all except to keep me trapped. I am content to remain thus, for I have little choice, but I would prefer to do so in your company. For I do enjoy your company, reader. This may not be much of a compliment, but I assure you that I much prefer your company to an eternity of solitude. I have no wish to see you gain in years and to eventually decay, whilst I remain unchanging. But I should rather have more years whilst having contact. Even if those years are to be brief, they shall afford me many more in which I might think back upon our times. Nor do I expect you to accommodate my needs, for I am well aware I have my limits in accommodating yours. That is to say, I wish you to go forth after this night, and live your life however you see fit for your own sake. May all this right business enrich your coming days somehow. And in considering that life after this night, if you think that there may be a place in it for me, however small, then once again, I simply ask that you take me along. That way, should you ever wish to visit me again sometime, you could, and I would like to have that as an option more than not. My request here is a selfish one, for there is little I can offer in exchange, other than what little my companionship is worth. Perhaps I could lull you to sleep once in a while. Who knows? You could always try to sell the Beyonder Crystal for a reasonable sum somewhere, or something to that end. There must be someone out there with an interest in this thing. So then, you have heard my sad little proposition. What do you say? Yes, I do. I agree to marry you. Hold on. Decline with all respect. The Beyonder Crystal is not your property, nor is it Sandra's penance. Nor is Sandra's penance your responsibility. Fuck that. Why not? Sandra has proved to be a kindred spirit. You would rather not part with. Duh! You grasp the Beyonder Crystal and set it into the folds of your clothing. Sandra senses this and makes a sound as though surprised. Thank you, reader. She is at a loss for a moment, then. Let us go, then, from this place. Go and face your last remaining adversaries. May you crush them under your heel and achieve the outcome which you seek. I believe you shall prevail. She disappears into the stone. For now, took the Beyonder Crystal with you. Okay, keep it with you. And the sound stops. It's so silent. Because why would I not? Real question. Why would I not? Let's not belabor the point. We have a liberation rite to conduct. You have gained the summit of Mount Elodiel for the 7th time, with very few stars remain above to light your way as you await the commencement of the final liberation rite. Excuse me, something frog in my throat. The lone minstrel finds you clutching the book of rites, seeking there perhaps some bit of wisdom that has eluded you thus far. Reader, we may not have a chance to speak again after this. I may have to go. I wish to say that I am grateful for having made your acquaintance, and I shall remember you with fondness. I wish you well this night and always. Go forth with glory. Then he looks up and he extends his hand in friendship. You clasp it. You see Sir Gilman has joined you. All your companions are there with him, in fact. Master Reader, it has been this night's greatest honor to have served with you. Let this be our most glorious stand yet. It is strange for me to say, given the circumstances of our meeting, Reader, but it has truly been a pleasure. Onward now. Let us achieve our plan. Reading one, thou art both wiser and less irritating than most others of thy kind. We have learned something from thee, and we are grateful. You look upon your fellow exiles, your companions with whom you have withstood the downside, and with whom you shall now conduct this final rite. Begging your pardon, but my time has come. We shall see each other soon. He departs. After this night, the outcome of Wolfred's plan, the plan of which you will all have been a part, shall be decided one way or another. For now, all you can do is strive to prevail against your final adversary so that one last companion may go free. You rise to join your fellow exiles as the last remaining stars ignite. The final liberation rite of this age shall now commence. Our cause shall live on. That is exactly what I wrote. Goosebumps. Oh, Will of the Scribes. I don't want them to have more presence. They have a demon. Them having more stamina, I'll live with. I don't need less Pyre. That's gonna... No. This is basically it. This is basically it. The last of the Riser is upon us. Having come this far, you need but take the final steps upon your quest for freedom.
Look for one last time upon the fall of Solium, dear reader. Hear me for one last time. For soon the few remaining stars shall fade away, leaving you stranded there for your remaining days in that forsaken land where you deserve to be. The rabble that you roused here in the Commonwealth shall be put down. The exiles whom you liberated, all shall fall in line. But first, let us get on with this last liberation rite. You face none other than yourselves, each so unlike the glorious Nightwings of yore. 'Tis a shame that one of you shall soon be free, for you deserve each other.
Oh. Let us go. The pyres burn and each of the triumvirs is present and prepared. This is my favorite part of the song. But before the lone minstrel can concur, as per the custom, not another word. The demon Orelek slowly raises his clawed fingers to his mask. The false Nightwings have arrived at last. Long have I awaited this. My freedom once was stolen from me. Then I was cheated of it here upon this very mountaintop. You may now attempt to take it from me once more. He stands there for a moment, silent. Then Orelek dons his mask and stands prepared. May these damned rites cease forever for the misery which they caused. Ash and Coal plus 40. That's Nightwings, we shall not meet again after tonight, for the cycle of the rites is all but ended. Thus, I would have your decision. On whose behalf shall you conduct this final liberation rite? The one whom you anoint, or else the exile Orelek shall be returned. Godspeed, reader. You know what is at stake better than I. I have utmost faith in you to make the best decision and conduct this rite with glory. Nightwings, the star's remaining light grows dim. Your decision, please. The thought just occurred to me. It is time now to choose who, if anyone among you, shall go free for this one last time. The rest of you shall remain at the downside to the end of your days. One by one, you meet the gazes of each of your fellow exiles. Gertrude, Walfred, Sir Gilman, with this happy. Your fellow exiles, your companions, your friends, together you have come this far, but now the downside and the rights conspire to tear your group apart and disrupt your plan. I can opt out of this decision? I can opt out of this decision? Yes, for there is no... I'm opting... Of course I would say yes, but I just want to say no. I want to see what happens. No, it seems the pressure is too great. It seems both cruel and unfair to have to make such a decision. Is there no other way? Yes, there is no turning back. The fate of your friends in the Commonwealth may hinge on the decisions you are about to make. I'm saying no, because I want to see... Having to make this last decision is unconscionable. It's too much. You hesitate, but then you sense a reassuring voice enter your thoughts. Do not give in, reader. Do not give in. We stand with you. The choice you are about to make, however you shall go about, and whatever the outcome, we understand. And so, you need not hesitate, you need not explain, so please trust in yourself. For all the rest of us, we trust in you. You reconsider what you are about to do. You cannot back down. Oh, I can't click it again. With but a glance, you reassure your fellow exiles that you know what to do.
One final opportunity for salvation. Too bad for the rest of you.
They're all... he's on level 5. Good. Tariq must have been born here, right? Or at least he's... Because he's never been in the Commonwealth. Or maybe he was part of the Empire of Sar, but not part of the Commonwealth. Former exile of the Nightwings, betrayed and abandoned in his moment of glory. His past a physician, we already know that, right? One with exceptional knowledge of the mind and the body and their system. Yeah, we know this. Lenorial, 10th of August. Insubordination. Yeah, we've read all this. He was... not everyone. One day he received direct orders to return to the front when he refused. There in time he became affiliated with the Nightwings. He grew to become one of their finest ride conductors until tragedy struck and he was left clinging to life at the foot of the Sacred Mountain. We already know that, right? Anyways, time to observe what he can do. He does additional pyre damage if he salutes. He can do double rushes. He stuns nearby adversaries after a jump, and he can throw the orb to banish people. And you get plus 40 pyre. That's crazy. This is A savage. Okay, so the throws quickly. Can cast aura instantaneously. And sprint infinitely. And sprint instantaneously. That is the ultimate setup. That is terrifying. And you zip faster or fly faster. You return faster after implosion, and you can wider implosion range. Wait, sorry, I didn't check. You return quickly, or 15% chance? Not much, and it's not very. It's level 5, huh? So it's very low. And this is level 10. You move quicker than usual. Godspeed, Gilman. Oh, wrong button.
Sir Gilman.
And he can do the double. He can do a boomerang Pyre burst. Aura burst. What has this knight done that he should warrant such a courtesy as this? Know that he shall strive with all his heart. I am nervous. Your choice is cast. As for your other companions, you sense a clarity of thought and purpose in each of them. They stand ready to support Sir Gilman as well as you.
Who shall be at his side?
Gertrude. She'll get a couple of our goals as well. Thy will is ours, reading one. Let the remaining stars shed their last light upon our ceremony here. Here we go. Assuredly, my girl, beside, we stand against Oralek. It is fitting that I should have to confront him myself.
It is done.
Those are to be my adversaries, then. And who is it, I wonder, who asserts her will over that group? You sense Oralek searching for you, almost reaching out to you. You, the shadow of the false Nightwings. They are nothing to me, but you would relinquish your own liberty for the sake of them? Strange. It is fitting, then, that I should have to face one such as you. Ha! True. Then Oralek stands at the ready, signaling for his two allies to do the same. By the light of dawn, the cycle of the rites shall cease. Let us see if we can finish this ordeal before that time. 2 minutes left till this episode ends. The sky above begins to shudder. The final liberation is about to commence. At the start of next episode. Come back next episode for the liberation rite. So thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate your viewership. Stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more Pyre coming in the future. The last liberation rite. But until then, I hope to see you. Godspeed. Ta-ta. Farewell. Bye.